Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Side Order. I am, of course, your host this morning, Odinson, and welcome to another episode of Scary Little Trees, my once weekly painting show where I come on to the channel live and paint with you here in the morning. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Hello, Asim. How you doing today? I am doing pretty good. Having a bit of a sneezing attack. Sorry about that. Aha, my partner in crime. You can see him in the background a little bit there.
Trying to wave high.
Yeah, trying to wave high. Just slid me in a couple energy drinks. That's what I've been waiting for. Thank you very much, sir. That up just a touch. There it is. Now you can see the whole thing. Perfect. So, sorry about that, folks. I just woke up here and I don't know, allergies must be getting me or something. Because, whew. Okay, so we were putting the hands and the face on the tree. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's my evil tree writing its blog. I don't know if you've ever joined us for Scary Little Trees, but I do this every Thursday morning at 11. I come on and paint live. I'm not the greatest painter in the world, but I do what I can, but I do my best, and I enjoy doing it. And I hope you all out there enjoy watching me. So here I am. Now we're gonna fix that hand. I'm not happy with it. It's looking too weird. Wow. Oh, that's a good way to start. Just get a big glob of black paint on myself right off the go. Perfect. Oh, sorry. All that sneezing now. I'm all jammed up. And hey, just a few more days till the marble race. So that's exciting. I'm pretty stoked about that. I, myself, have been working on the races, recording them and whatnot, and that's been quite a lot of fun. And as I say every month when I do the marble races, I enjoy it because it's kind of awesome to get to know who wins first, you know? And I get to know that when I do the recording of the races. And that's cool. So I always enjoy that about the monthly races. Yeah, that's a little better. I wanted that hand to be a little more solid a color. I don't know why last time there like that. It turned out like that. But also last time I tried to do this, I was having some sort of technical difficulties, which I've been having problems with lately. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. And when we finish this one, if I have time, I've got a good idea for my partner in crime has requested me to paint something, so we'll be painting that next. Just 1 second, folks. My nose is running all over the place, and I have to take care of that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. That's a lot better. Oof. I tell you, I woke up and almost feel like I'm coming down with a cold. Maybe I am. Excellent. Okay. Also, need to get one of these energy drinks going. What do we got here? Pineapple mango. That sounds lovely. Okay, that is lovely. All right. Now, black. Okay, because we got to continue the eyes and whatnot. Is that going to be the right? That's going to be a little too far. That's going to be the guy right there. There we go. Okay. Of course, what's the first thing I do? Drop a beer hair into the black hole. Because, you know, why not? Because, why not? Why wouldn't I immediately just drop something right into my paint? I mean, what am I doing here if I don't do that? Come on. No. Okay. Let me put it this way. And aha! Okay. And now we need to do something to do with. Good morning, Christina. How you doing? Trying to do with getting rid of the details on this because the trees are blank. So, what I'm gonna do? Drop it right in there. So, uh, I'm holding this paintbrush in my mouth. I don't even think this is the one I actually need right now. Okay. I don't know why. I've got the Cantina song from Star Wars stuck in my head this morning. What a weird thing to wake up with. Okay. Now, good morning, Hojo. Okay. Yeah. Evil Tree writing its blog. Because if you watch the channel, particularly our Sunken Land series, you'll know I've long claimed that evil trees write blogs. in their evil woody nature. Anybody got any exciting plans for today? I can tell you what my exciting plans are. Gotta go on a short journey of errand after I do this. Then I'm gonna come back and probably do Marvel Race stuff until we go live. You're actually right, Hojo. It's an evil tree writing its blog. I have long said that the evil trees write their blogs, so I thought I'd bring that to life, or something similar. Yeah, I'm actually painting a tree. That's correct. It's not something I usually would do, but I was trying to think of what to paint. Sometimes it's hard to get inspiration. Not exactly what I would like to put to canvas. So, but this just seemed like a great idea. Yeah, see, he's writing his blog. There's his little tree hand doing it there. Go. Most of that's going to be covered by leaves, which is our next. And then put on some leaves. This one was almost done. I just didn't have quite enough time to finish it. So that was slightly unfortunate. I don't want to go too far up because a lot of this is going to be covered by leaves, kind of. And I don't want to mix some paint colors in if this isn't quite dry by then. Okay. Okay, I think adding some detail to the tree there really helped. Yeah, Okay, now need his leaves. Where's my fan brush? I love this thing. Okay. Now we need some leaves on this guy. So, I need green. My bottle of green is really full. I don't know why green isn't a color I use a lot more. Which is weird because I like green as a color. My most empty bottle is red. My red is down to about a third. More red, and black, and white. Okay, so I'm thinking for his leaves, right? If you follow me here. Oh, the green's jammed up. Hold on. There, come on. There it is. See, that's a really bright green I got here. I don't like that for this guy's leaves. He's an evil tree. He shouldn't have bright, vibrant leaves. Should he? I don't think so. That's right. It is the fastest color. And if you want to see proof of that, I guess you'll have to tune into the marble races starting here in about 3 or 4 days. Gonna be sending some scripts. Rusty undercarriage very soon. Yeah, tomatoes are good. Okay. I have a strategy for the leaves. Like this. Okay. Good thing. Well, plants are smarter than we kind of first gave them credit for. Um, they're not, you know, quite sentient enough to write the blog like I'm showing him here doing. Although, I'm sure the trees would like to try that. Okay, here we go. Yes. Right. Well, what am I even talking about? I'm concentrating on my painting and not even paying attention to what I'm saying, not making any sense. That's good. Let's do that. Apples are red and juicy. They are. Apples are also pretty tasty. I like a good apple once in a while. My favorite fruit is oranges. I don't know why. I just like oranges. I like to create that feather that makes this thing almost look like it's got hair rather than leaves. I like that. I like that. Oh, very nice. Free log. Okay. You know, it might. Okay. All right. Uh, that makes it look a little better. Yeah, it makes it look a little better. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I think I like that. Oh, sorry about that. Just dropped my palette there onto the table. Okay, so, do I want to add anything else to this? Does this need something else? Not sure. I do like it. Turned out kind of better than I thought it would. Starting to get better practice at this, having done it a lot more. uh, oh, give me 1 second, folks. Sorry, my nose is running all over the place. I don't know what it is this morning. Also, let me tell you something. It feels kind of nice to get up once in a while I'm doing this because to do this, I have to actually sit on the floor, which is not comfortable, but it's the only way I can make this work. And at my age, sitting on our bare wood floor ain't great. Anyhow, I'm not sure I do need to do anything more with that guy. I don't know. What's everybody think? Does that need anything else? A bird's nest? Yeah, I could fit one in right about here. Sure, why not? Let's put one in. Okay, let's see. Bird's nest. Don't want to go much lighter for that. So, do this. This. And this. There we go. That should give me a color I can make a bird's nest out of. Not gonna have any birds in it. The tree ate them. I mean, it's an evil tree. Why would it have live birds in its bird's nest? No, no, no. The birds made a mistake by building a nest in this tree. This is not the giving tree. This is the murder tree. Writing its murdery blog about eating the birds in the nest. See? Why there's no birds there. The tree ate them. And now it's writing a blog about it. So, old nest. That is a good old nest color. And I could give them teeth. Make them kind of yellowy brownish, like they're made out of wood. I don't know. I kind of like his mouth being empty. Look at my bird's nest, though. Fills in that space in the leaves where I kind of had to leave it because it wouldn't make sense for there to be leaves there. I want something that's good. Kind of leave. This is going to be the guy right here. Drooling sap. Yeah. They can hold one holes in it. So that's great. They can sit in this little space. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe putting a little bit of pupils, like some maybe red. Well, of course, red. What other color would I go with? Would be ridiculous here. Both because it makes sense, and because this is me. If you see how much I use red in my paintings. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. There, see, bird's nest. Bird's nest. Actually, a couple of pupils looking like they're staring at the screen. And then I think that's actually going to finish this one, and we'll move on. And we'll move on to what I'm going to do next, which I already know because because Glyph there was like, hey, you should paint this. So I was like, yeah, okay, I can paint that, and that'll be next. So, all right then. All right, get the canvas ready because it's almost that time. Oh, touchdown! I just got that in the garbage from here. Nice. Over my monitor. Blind shot. Okay, so red eyes. I like it. Maybe I'll make them more orange. Actually, you know what? No. That's actually a great idea. Let's go with that. We'll have to make it a little bit later. But I'm gonna make the eyes not red, but purple. Yeah. There, I throw it out. Oh yeah, it's a perfect color. Sorry, I had a paintbrush in my mouth. Because all I want to do is that. Okay, you're right about the pupils. That really did help. Made them look way more angry. Okay, I like it. And that one, I think we're going to call to a close. I like that one. I don't think I want to add anything more to it. If you keep tinkering too long after you're satisfied, it could ruin the whole thing. I've learned that long ago. I like that. Happy with that. That actually turned out better than I thought it would. So I'm pretty pleased with that one. And we're going to move on to a fresh new painting. But first, the thing I have to do. Here's my brush for that. Here's my brush for that. One thing I got. Oh, that's got red paint on myself. Oh, all over myself. Thank you, Ace, and thank you. I mean, I've long been self-conscious about my style of art, and it's because I'm not the most detailed. I can't really do realism in a certain way. Then, when you really look into the art world and what makes art, that doesn't necessarily make something. I don't know. Look at Claude Monet's. I mean, his paintings weren't the most detailed thing ever, but they're truly great. And he is, and was one of the truly greatest painters ever. And I don't have anything to be self-conscious about. Something Hojo said to me on one of my earlier streams has made me feel a lot better about things, honestly. And that simply is, he said to me that, I have style and that he likes it. And I like that. And he's right. You know what? Why worry about it? This is my style. This is what my paintings look like. I personally like this one. So I've got nothing to be self-conscious about, I don't think. I think I need to get over that. It's hard, though, and I think anybody who does this sort of thing will know what I'm saying when I say that, like, nothing ever comes out quite how you want it to. Like, you start with a certain vision in your head, and where it ends up, where you had in your head at the beginning, is often kind of far apart. And I need to learn to let go of it had to be the way I saw it at first. There, okay. Had to sign it down there in the corner. 25, and then my little painter mark that I sign everything with. That way, if you go, hey, did you paint this? I can look down in the right corner, and if it's got the certain little thing in it, I can go, yeah, I painted that. Yeah, we got our 7 days to die. That is absolutely correct. We did indeed get our 7 days to die server going. So there you go. There's another scary little trees painting done. Done a few of them now. Symbol monkey, which is getting packed up and mailed off to Hojo as soon as I can actually afford to do it. And let's see, Smiler and Kitty's house. And that weird barn road painting thing I did one day. That wasn't actually started on here, but that's where I finished it. So there we go, folks. There is Evil Tree writing its blog. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks. Yeah. You were absolutely right, Asim, with that tip that, hey, you should add pupils. That was a great idea, brother. That was a great idea. Really made it look more intense, didn't it? Got a fresh canvas here, though. Right here. And I think we're going to start something new on this nice fresh canvas. We're not probably going to get very far into it, but you know what? We will put my background color down on it so that can dry. And next week, I can paint that. Yes, the hammer. Okay, yes, hammer. I want to paint it this way. The problem with that, my easel will not hold it up this way. really want to paint that this way, though. That's really a this way painting. But you know what? I'll do the back. I can't do the background that way if I want to do it this way. Which means I have to do it this way. Huh. Well, I'm having a dilemma here, folks. Well, let's get adjustments made. Get the tree out of here. Bye, evil tree. You were fun. Okay, get new canvas in here. There we go. New canvas. New canvas. Yeah, also this one's not framed in shot right because I had it framed for the smaller ones. So you can see this guy right. So this is going to look weird and not be framed correctly. So I apologize for that. Yeah, this is going to look weird but not be framed correctly. That's okay though. Honestly, all I'm going to do here is put my background down. And probably sign off for the day because it will be too wet for me to start painting the next thing onto it, which will be unfortunate, but that's to be expected. Almost every Scary Little Trees episode, I come to that particular impasse where I have to end the episode because my painting is too wet for me to keep painting on it. It happens. It happens. Still, I do love coming out and painting with all you guys here each and every Thursday morning. It's one of the highlights of my week. As a matter of fact, I woke up exactly an hour ago. Literally woke up 15 minutes before this was supposed to start when, oh crap, I slept in and set this up as quick as I can so I could still be here. Hence the slightly impromptu nature of it today. I was indeed just a bit rushed. That soft enough work a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's mix up my background color. And yes, I do insist on painting every one of my paintings on that background color. Unless the whole thing is going to be like a hallway or something like my painting. Yes, Ashes, that's exactly what I'm actually eventually going to paint out of this. The hammer. I'm painting the hammer, or, I will be. Right now I'm laying down the background so that next week I can paint the hammer. Ashes, how's it going, Ashes? I don't know if you caught this yet or not, bro, but our public 7 Days to Die server is up. That's right, we have our own 7 Days to Die server now. Our very own. So do you want to play 7 Days to Die with the side order and our friends? Then you need to come on over to our Discord, get the information on where that's happening. We'd love to see you over there. It is vanilla, yes. We had to do that. It's also so it can be more accessible for everybody. So yeah, it's absolutely vanilla. You're welcome to come on, bring your friends on, stream from there. We'll join you. You can join us. Like, it's going to be a good community thing. 24 hours a day. The side order server, up and going, bro. Come on in, make yourself a base, make yourself at home. Added way too much black to that, as I do like every time. Well, first one. Cliff, if you're still there, you could explain this better than I. I'm no good at explaining this. I mean, could I connect to the server? Yeah, as long as I know where it is. I'm not sure. 14. So a few. And I mean, me and Cliff are only taking up 2 spots, so come get a spot. Love to have you on. Love to have you all on. Oh, I hope it's nothing serious, man. Oh, okay, good. Just a general, tune up. Got to take yourself in once in a while, like a car. Get looked at, make sure you're all good, right? Yeah, I need to nail that down a little tighter. That's my painting is literally drifting here. Okay, stop moving. Geez, I sure hope not, man. I really hope not. Painting the background rusty red, like we always do. I also imagine for people who like ASMR, this has got to be kind of pleasing because I've got to put my mic behind my mic directly behind my canvas to make this make any sense and work. So that's why you hear me and my brush strokes so loud. Oh yeah, well, let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. And hey, we would love to have you on over on our server, bro. So come on over, make a I mean, heck, you never know if we could all band together, make one huge like city community on the server. That'd be cool. I know we'll be on tonight to start setting up, start getting ready. And you got friendly admins on the server. That is absolutely not true, Ashes. You are good at stuff. You're a great interviewer. You make great YouTube videos. I've seen your builds in 7 days. You're actually much better at video games than I am, man. Just at a base, you do have talent, my friend. You got lots of it. Don't be blind to your own skills, my friend. So what? You can't paint. Not everybody can, and I don't think it'd be reasonable to expect everybody to be able to do it. I mean, heck, I can't really do it. I just do it anyway. Don't you say that, my friend. You got lots of talent. I've seen it for myself. Canvas! Stop coming loose. I'm gonna have to hold it with my other hand while I paint this side. That's great. That's my palette hand. That doesn't feel right. I'm supposed to have my palette in that hand. I don't think I mixed up enough of my background color. I think I'm gonna have to mix some more. Yep, definitely gonna have to make some more. I didn't even make nearly enough of that. It's also leading me to worry about my red paint emergency. You know what though? I think I'll be able to pick up some supplies before I come back for this anyway. So, although I do gotta say the paint at the bottom bleeding out like that is kind of making a really, really good effect. You know? I mean, it's not an effect I'm looking for, but it does still look pretty cool. Adjust my camera a little bit more of that shot now. Okay. Try out this. I need to make more. I got color. I did not make anywhere near enough. Stir, 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 stir. There we go. There we go. I think that's got it. Nope, that's notably darker. That's not good. Try that. I don't get it. Yeah, that's got it. That's got it. Let's go third. You know what I'm gonna do? This. Yeah, that's actually fine. That's fine. that there. Actually, no. This is not what I intended originally, but this is actually turning out into something much better than I thought anyway. So we're just going to go with it and go from there. Okay. Sorry to don't get the camera on there. Try not to get paint on it, right? That's also the key. So I've failed in that regard. I've got paint on my camera multiple times. Yeah, failed in that one. I've gotten paint on my camera a bunch of times. Just not on the lens, which has been good. But I'm sure that'll happen, but I mean, yeah, so this isn't anything yet. What this is preparation for next time. And I'm going to paint something onto this background. Want to know exactly what that is? Well, you have to tune in next week and watch me put it on here. I will be back next week. I mean, I know sometimes I've missed a week or two here or there. That's usually been due to circumstances completely beyond my control. And hasn't been my choice to miss a week. I like to be here to do this. This is actually one of the highlights of my week, both because I enjoy painting and mostly just because I enjoy painting. So I like to come in and do it once, but I am going to, there's my background for next week. We are going to turn that into a painting next week. I already know what I'm going to paint onto that. You are going to have to come back to find out what that is going to be. Next week on Scary Little Trees. Well, I have been Odinson. This has, of course, been the side order. Thank you very, very, very much for joining me today. We will be back at 5 with 7 Days to Die. As we have been saying all day here today, we have our own server now. And we would love to see you over there on it. If you have any interest in that, there is the information on that in our Discord. 7 days live from the server at 5. That's correct. So, hey, if you have that game and you're on our Discord, maybe you can sneak on there and say hello to us while we're there. Because it is a live server and anyone can join us. In fact, that's the idea, and we'd love to have you join us. Anyway, I have been Odinson. Of course, as I said, this is a side order. Don't forget to check out our Discord, especially if you want to get in on our 7 Days server. The information on that is, of course, over there. Like I said, we will be back at 5. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.